Hi everyone, welcome to the Tiny Studio. I'm Nail and this is Let's Crochet and Talk, a show where we talk about all things crochet and we just chat it up. This is a yarn haul though, and I wanted to share with you the things that I purchased from Hobby Lobby last week during their 30% off sale. I had a really great time at Hobby Lobby. I purchased a whole lot of stuff, but Hobby Lobby not only had a 30% off sale on all yarn, but they had sales throughout the store. So I picked up a really great wooden bed tray for my bed, of course. I picked up this beautiful bag. And I'm going to use it for yarn. And you may be saying, well, why is there a T on the bag, Nail? Why is there a T there? Well, because my family knows me and my nickname is Nail, or which is short for my middle name, Darnell. And my government name is Tracy. So the name of this channel is simply Nail's Tiny Studio. So that's why that bag has a T on it, because my government name is Tracy. But anyhow, I picked that bag up. I think that bag was $18. I want to say $18 or $20, and it was 50% off, so I like that. I bought a lot of yarn though from Hobby Lobby for the 30% off sale, but I hit them up not once but twice. I got them online. I went online and I purchased some things, and then I went into the store Saturday where I got that bag, a bed tray. It's really an eating tray, but it's so beautiful and big. I call it a bed tray because it sits across my bed now. I bought yarn, of course, lots of yarn, and I got a chance to spend the day with my son and my future daughter-in-law, and I was commissioned by them to create a beautiful Afghan throw for their couch, their living room couch. So we were there picking out yarn and going through colors and touching things, and it was really fun. I had a really great time. So do you want to see what I picked up from Hobby Lobby during its 30% off all yarn sale? Okay, now like I said, I went twice. Hobby Lobby 2 times. The first time was online. So let me see if I can find some of the things that I purchased online at Hobby Lobby. And as a matter of fact, I have 2 sitting right here looking at me like, girl, what you mean you gotta look? We right here. Okay, excuse me. I purchased online some sugar wheels. I sure did. These 2 sugar wheels I purchased, they were 30% off. The regular price is $6.99, and I just love the colorway. And if you can see, it looks like it has some pink, then it has some blues, some greens, yeah, basically blues, pink, blues, some greens, and then it goes back to the pink again, gray. I thought it was really cute, and I was thinking about making, maybe an Afghan. I don't know, but I only purchased 2 because I wanted to see how it would turn out, and that's usually what I do with cakes. Unless I'm in the middle of an Afghan, I'll go ahead and maybe buy 4 or 8 cakes, but we're going to start out with these 2 right here and see where my creativity takes me. Maybe I'll go into another color. And I'm a freeform crocheter, so I design on the fly. And sometimes with cakes, eventually, for me personally, sometimes my pattern, the colorway may become a little monotonous for me, a little boring, and so I may break it up and insert something else, another color in between, the cakes that I'm using for that project. So this is called excuse me, Petit Four Galore 58. Yeah, Petit, and you know what? It kind of does look like the colors do remind you of a Petit Four. Petit Fours are so delicious. Anyhow, that's the name of it. It's called Petit Four Galore, and it is 355 yards of yarny goodness, 325 meters, 199 grams. It's 100% acrylic. You use a size 8 or UK size 6 knitting needle, and you can use a 5.5 or a size 9 UK size 5 crochet hook with this. And I like this. This is I picked this specifically because of the yarn weight, and it is a yarn weight of 4. So as I said before, I'm not a lightweight yarn person. I either go with a 4 or a chunky, because that's just me. But I bought 2 of these. It looks so cute, and of course they were 30% off. So yay! And I love a good sugar wheel. I like sugar wheel cottons as well. I'm trying to think, did I buy a sugar wheel cotton this time? I still have some sugar wheel cotton left, but I love sugar wheel. Sugar wheel is good. Okay, and I love Hobby Lobby yarns. Hobby Lobby has some really, really good yarns, and I just love them. My tiny studio is filled with Hobby Lobby yarn. Okay, what else did I buy? I bought some soft and sleek low peel yarn. I bought it in this beautiful color, which is called olive, and it's called olive, and it is 232 yards, 213 meters, 142 grams. You can use a size 8 or 5 millimeter knitting needle, or you can use a size J10 or 6 millimeter crochet hook with this yarn. So I purchased this online. Okay, as a matter of fact, the Yarn Bee sugar wheels I also purchased, ordered it online. So I'm going to use this in the Afghan that you saw me working on the last crochet and chat. I'm going to be using this color in that Afghan. If you recall, the Afghan has it's featuring a cake of yarn. I believe it was a red heart yarn I'm using with that particular, or in that particular Afghan. I bought 2 skeins of it, and it has purple, it has like a deep fuchsia, it has a deep blue, well, not too deep blue, it's like a turquoise, it has a little green in it, and I added some more purple. And what else did I add to it? I added a purple. Oh, and I added a fuchsia to it, another fuchsia to it. So I was thinking that eventually we're going to get down to it, and I'm going to add some of this green. So I bought 2 skeins of that. Then at the store, or I should say in the store, I saw this. So I love pinks and purples, though that is my thing. So when I saw this, I said, oh, I gotta have it. So I bought 2 skeins of this soft and sleek yarn, and it is named, it's called Hot Pink. It is hot. Yep, Yarn Bee Hot and Pink. I bought 2 skeins of this, and of course this is 232 yards, 213 meters, 142 grams. You can use a size 6 crochet hook or a size J hook, and for a knitting needle you're going to use a size 8 or a 5mm for if you're a knitter. So I like the, you know what, and I really like the soft and sleek Yarn Bee yarns, and they are soft and they are a little sleek as well, and it just feels good. And it's one thing about Hobby Lobby yarns, all of their yarns feel really good. I haven't purchased a yarn yet from Hobby Lobby that felt rough or felt like a skein of red heart yarn. So even though I know Red Heart now has a brand out called Soft, because I have a skein and I'm going to try it out, but you know, when it comes to overall yarns feeling soft, and it's the entire brand, Hobby Lobby's Yarn Bee is soft. So this is a good one. I haven't figured out what I'm going to use this in yet. How about a granny square? Maybe I could work it into a beautiful granny square. I don't know, but I thought it was so cute, and it was 30% off, so I bought 2. Let's see, I also got this one up. This wrapper is coming off a little bit. I thought this was really cute. I picked this up from the store, from Hobby Lobby in store, and this is in the color of plum, and this is also a Yarn Bee soft and sleek. And I thought I would use this plum. Oh, I remember the hot pink. I'm going to use that in a granny afghan. That is what I purchased the hot pink for. I almost forgot. It's written on one of my packages that I store my granny afghans in, that I needed more pink, white, and yellow. That's what that yarn is for. I'm glad it came to me, because ooh, I would have found something else to do with that yarn. And that's one thing about yarn hauls that I've been trying to do. I've been trying to be more, how do I want to say this? I just don't want to be buying yarn to be buying yarn, because I'm in a tiny studio. I have a lot of yarn that is stored on the other side of this studio that you cannot see, and I don't use it. I saw it, it was beautiful, and so I bought it, you know, but I have not been able to incorporate that into any of my work, and you know, that kind of sucks. And I also have yarn that when I started crocheting again about 5 years ago, you know, I would see yarn, I'd be like, oh, that's cute, drop it in a basket. Ooh, that's cute, drop it in a basket. Ooh, that feels nice, drop it in a basket. And so I have lots of yarns that are actually specialty yarns that, you know, were not going to work. That were not going to work in my world. And I have some right now, like some velvety yarn that I tried to use and make a cowl out of about 5 years ago, and I bought like 2 giant skeins of it, and I ended up tangling. It's a whole mess. As a matter of fact, it's somewhere around here. Oh, I see it. This is what it looks. This is what it looks like now. I've had this yarn for 5 years. And it's because, of course, I love the color. It's purple, okay? Who doesn't like a good skein of purple yarn? Obviously, I love purple yarn, okay? I just do. I love the color purple. So, I really do. Love you, Alice Walker. Okay, so here's that velvety yarn, and I tried to make a cowl out of it, and then I tried to make a scarf out of it. And here's the thing, you know, it's just it's tangly. And so what I did was I have like I said, I had 2 whole skeins of this, and it's easily tangled. Okay, just easily tangled. I just had this second skein that I didn't even bother to mess with. I just had it sitting up somewhere, and it just got tangled all on its own. So it's sitting somewhere over there on that side of the room in a bag where I have been thinking about, you know, throwing it out. But my husband likes to, he's my untangler, or detangler. So he likes to do things like that. So I just put it in a bag, and when he gets around to detangling it, that's fine. And maybe I'll cake it back up in small increments, because they were 2 large skeins, and maybe I'll just cake them up into more manageable skeins, and maybe I'll give it away if you like this kind of yarn. So listen, if you like this kind of yarn, let me know, because maybe I'll go through it and have my husband detangle it and cake it up for you and put it in a giveaway. But there's that. So excuse me, this is part of my yarn haul from Hobby Lobby. I also purchased some Yarn Bee True Colors, and I can't reach that right now. But it was so cute. It's in the colorway of gold, and my bedroom is gold, brown, and black. And I already have a comforter on my bed. It's not a comforter. I don't know why I keep calling it a comforter. It's not a comforter. I can't think of the name of it. So I have it on my bed, and it's a beautiful gold, and I really love it. And what I was thinking about doing is making a throw for the bed as well in that colorway of gold. So I bought 3 skeins of that in True Colors, and maybe in my next Let's Crochet and Talk episode, I'll show you that as well. What else did I get at Hobby Lobby? I'm looking through my new yarn bag. Yes. Oh, I ordered 2 skeins of Scrubology. I bought 2 skeins of this, and I love making scrubbies, and I love having scrubbies around the house. And I am a vintage Coach collector, and a lot of Coach purses that I purchase, they have to be cleaned. And so what I do is I find that using the scrubby really really works, and it's not hard on the fabric or the leather. So I purchased 2 Scrubbies for 30% off. Great deal. And I made the Scrubbies, and I'll show you what those Scrubbies look like in another episode of Let's Crochet and Talk. And I'm thinking, well, this is a yarn haul. So let me see, what else did I purchase? You know what I should have did was I should have just laid all this stuff out so you could see it, but I didn't do that. And let's see, here's something else I bought that I'm going to use, and this is some bejeweled sequin yarn. Can you see that? And what I'm going to do with this sequin yarn, and I purchased it online, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to crochet this through a granny afghan that I have, that I've been working on. I think that you have seen it. It is brown and orange. I'm going to weave some of this gold sequin yarn through it. I was also thinking of using it in another project, and possibly, I don't know yet, and I have an idea, but I'm not going to say right now. But I wanted to see what this looked like, and so I ordered it, and it's regularly $4.99, but of course it was 30% off, so I got it for about $3 and some change. So it has these little speckles in them. Can you see it? So speckles in there. I think that's so gorgeous. And what I was also thinking about doing with it is making a pair of earrings. And when I saw it online, and my mind started designing different things, figuring out what I could do with it. But once it came, I thought about what I just said about putting it in a granny afghan, but I also thought about making some earrings with it, and it's just beautiful. I just love that gold. It's just so beautiful. I just love the color gold as well. Gold, purple, pink. The colors of royalty. And let me see, what else? I know I picked up something else, some more stuff. I did, but let me see, I have the true colors in gold, and then I also have purchased some true colors in this beautiful gray. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? That's going to be beautiful. This is what my daughter-in-law purchased at Hobby Lobby, and this is the color that's going to be in the afghan that she and my son commissioned me to design and crochet for them. And this is true colors, and the colorway is gray. And let's see, it is 76 yards, 70 meters, and 142 grams. You can use a size 9mm hook or size MEN 13, and as far as a knitting needle, you can use a size 15 USA size or a 10mm needle. So their blanket is going to be gray and gray and black. And so we got about 4 skeins of each color, and that's what I'm going to get started on very shortly. And I will keep you posted and updated on that particular project. I'm really excited to be making something for my son. And I also purchased some I love this cotton in brown. And let me see if I can turn the camera around so you can see what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so if you look up at the top, you're going to see that True Colors gold yarn way at the top. Yes, you're going to see that. That's the yarn that I was talking about, that I'm going to begin to make a throw for my bed with. Then you see the I Love That Cotton, which is right there. I'm going to make some more towels for my bathroom. Then you see my son and my daughter-in-law's yarn that came from Hobby Lobby. And that's the True Colors from Yarn Bee. And they're in black and gray. And then as you go down, you see the rest of my beautiful stash of yarn that I'm going to be working on. But that was basically my yarn haul from Hobby Lobby, and I really had a great time. As I said, I hit them up twice. I hit them online, and then I hit them in the store. Now, I read in one of my crochet groups that Hobby Lobby has a really great yarn sale in the summer around June. And I think she said it was like a 75% off sale. I don't know. But she said she was saving her coins for that sale. Well, I had to hop on this sale right here, but 75% or 70% or whatever she said it was, guess what? I will be hopping on that sale too. Listen, if it's a good sale, I don't knock it. And I'm wondering, when she said, well, I'm going to be waiting for, that 70% sale in in the summer, and I'm saving all my coins for that. Was that shade or something? I don't know, because 30% is a good sale for me, and it was great. All the yarn that I purchased, I ended up spending maybe about on yarn, I want to say I've spent about $45 on maybe about 15 skeins of yarn. I've spent about $40, and I still think that's a good deal. Now, yes, I will be saving my coins as well for the 75% off sale or 70% sale, whatever she said it was, that happens at Hobby Lobby this summer. We'll see. But in the meantime, I have projects to get, to get out here, and I have things to do in the tiny studio. But if that sale happens, I'm going to be right up there at Hobby Lobby trying to pick up some yarn. I'm also going to be online ordering some yarn. So thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Let's Crochet and Chat. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, please feel free to drop down in the comment section and leave me a question. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified whenever I'm popping into the tiny studio to talk about all that yarn goodness, right? I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like, share with your family and friends. I'm Nell, and thank you for tuning in today. Bye-bye.